Good evening, everyone, and welcome inside of the Dome Gymnasium, where tonight we have an AAC volleyball showdown between the Bluefield College Rams and the Kentucky Christian Knights. Hello, everybody. Bailey Engel, joined by Ethan Stinson. We are glad to have you with us along for the ride here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. And Ethan, the Rams did not play volleyball for a month. Now they enter a swing where they play 4 games in 1 week. That's a very challenging task for Buddy Gallamore's squad.
It is a very tall order indeed for the team. But nonetheless, they were resilient. They bounced back, had good chemistry. We've seen that a little bit in TMU's matchup, but we've seen it come out even more with the win at Brenau.
Speaking of that chemistry, it certainly is developing with a couple of newcomers for Buddy Gallamore's team. That's Jessica Wells and Aubrey Watcott.
Absolutely. You know, Jessica Wells coming out with a record-matching night with TMU and then just really continuing that in the weekend with Brenau.
Well, Kentucky Christian, a similar situation with Bluefield College, really a similar situation with every single team in this conference where they have to play in a very packed week as well after having a long delay. They have lost 4 in a row, this team from Grayson, Kentucky, but who do we have to watch out for from the Knights?
Well, despite that they have come off with some losses, they got some strong players. Like, for example, Kiana Holman with 152 cumulative kills on the season and 472 total attacks. And then you've got Kristen Upshaw Mendoza with 93 kills and 265 total attacks.
Well, Buddy Gallimore and his Bluefield College Rams almost ready to take on Kentucky Christian just moments from now. Remember, folks, only way you can watch Bluefield College athletics, especially the indoor ones, is right here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Until further notice, no fans in the stands. And now, Ethan, I actually saw an older couple sitting right outside of the door. They have lawn chairs, and we're watching through the window.
Absolutely.
I wish they just knew that they could turn it on YouTube and watch us tonight.
Yes, but we commend them for coming and just, you know, even watching as in person as they could.
Right, and I mean, still, go inside, turn the heat on, put our game on your TV, Chromecast it, what have you, but the Rams are just about ready to take on Kentucky Christian. So it looks like for the Rams, Watcott will get the start as center. Also have to look out for Katie Kendrick, who has been here since the MacArthur administration, now a graduate student from Kentucky. And last year I thought it was her senior year, got her eligibility now here in her 2020 season. And for the Rams, very good to have her back, has that strapped up leg as well. And in the middle, Adriana Grajeda joined by Taylor Sutherland. Sutherland, a 2-sport athlete at Bluefield College with women's basketball as well. Kendrick exits as the libero. Claire Fingerland from South Carolina comes onto the floor, and Watcott will start it off for Bluefield in the white jerseys. Kentucky Christian in the black, Rams in the white, and we are underway with a service error.
A little bit cold on that one for Watcott.
Watcott, who has been a standout for the Rams, trying to fill that setter role for Bluefield College. Cassidy Brown was there last year, still on the team now. Sutherland cranks it right into the net, and not a solid start for Bluefield, already down 2-0. Packed week for the Rams. Coming up on Thursday, they have another game as the serve flies in. And a service error from Kiana Holman, who Ethan had just hinted on. So now a substitution coming in after the Rams get their first point of the game. That's Sarah Deuce. Popped into the air. Holman. Fingerland bumps it up for Flores.
A little bit too hot on that one for Flores as it went lopsided.
Yeah, a little bit too much muscle on that right. So once again, we'll see a serve from Hannah Cron. Over the line, and a timely service error. So now the score in favor of Kentucky Christian still at 3-1. Make it 3-2. Here comes Fingerland. There's a set. Rams able to block it. Flores doing a great job there. Watcott. Katie Kendrick.
Nice kill on the corner there.
Oh, a delayed call, but nonetheless, they do give it to the Rams. Ties it up at 3-3 as Kendrick finds the corner. You're going to see that a little bit for Bluefield College where, Ethan, they're going to try to set up their middle blocker in Katie Kendrick.
Absolutely.
Watcott feeds Sutherland. Off of the block, point Rams, and Sutherland tallies a kill.
Bluefield now only trailing by 1. This game's getting interesting at the start.
Well, I'll do you one better, Ethan. The Rams just took the lead with that one. Moose. Going to the back. Watcott. Cross court to Flores.
A lot of backwards progress, but keeping it alive.
That was a long run for Holman. Well, a good rally by both teams here. Can Flores finish it? Whistle blows, and that's going to be a net violation on Kentucky Christian. So for the Rams, it's 5-3 after dropping early. Now find themselves on top.
Yeah, that's right. You got to watch judiciously at the net sometimes, especially when you're trying to make a block, but instead touch the net.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's Watcott off of a good dig from Fingerland. Flores has been the target to start. And once again, that exact same call on Kentucky Christian. Rams jump up 6-3. And they're calling it as she's going under. So the officials clad in their masks, making sure that has been the right call. There's a service error. And, you know, Ethan, that's a pretty good run for Bluefield College just now. Kentucky Christian able to benefit off of the service error.
Absolutely. Gilliland.
That's Delaney Gilliland. Pretty tough serve to start. Flores, though, gets the point right back for Bluefield.
Tried to dig it there from Hannah Cron, but just didn't get to it in time.
So you see Cassidy Brown now on the floor. Changed her name from Cassidy Holloway now to Cassidy Brown. Setter from Afton, Tennessee, and a transfer from Hiwassee. Also joined her former college teammate Whitley Phipps to Bluefield last year. And how about Flores? So far, the target on the outside has been the sophomore from Ohio.
Coming in for the kill very consistently. A little bit too wide there on a side out.
It's now 8-5. See what can Kentucky Christian do here. They have played down, had to dismiss 3 players yesterday. Talked to Buddy Gallimore right before the game, and he said that something about Kentucky Christian that kind of scares him and that he can see as being a challenge for Bluefield is the fact that they are so scrappy and they don't give up on plays. They were able to block that one there and get this one back within 2 points.
Ducey and Brown tried to double team the ball, but was unsuccessful with that.
Ace right back into the game, and ace coming up from Bailey Brown, the freshman from Rock Creek, Indiana, and she'll continue to serve. Here comes Brown. Flores off the feed and missed the mark over the line, and all of a sudden it's tied up 4 unanswered for the Knights.
Yes.
Head coach Jeffrey Huff looking on from the sideline.
Will the deja vu continue is my question.
Flores slaps the ball over. Looking for a sliding play. Solid dig from Brown. Flores drops the ball in.
Right there, barely on the back corner where no one could catch up. Great strategy there from Flores.
Yeah, it almost looked like a bit of a roll shot that flew a little long. So there she is, Jessica Wells, now on the floor. Outside hitter from Melbourne, Florida, from American Baptist University. Very big JUCO player, as now Kentucky Christian's able to fight back into it with that kill to tie it up at 9-9. Flores re-enters, and Coulter goes to the bench. There's Buddy Gallimore looking on, the Graham, Virginia native. Big swing for Flores. Check that. That's Jessica Wells, excuse me. And Wells into the game and making a difference. 10-9.
Where have we seen this before, Bailey?
Jessica Wells. And you talk about with Buddy Gallimore, he's like, obviously, Wells has been just a huge difference for us this year. And we talked about it even before the pandemic, how he was excited to have her coming in. Adds a lot of height. Good dig from Flores. Brown on the floor. Rams playing good defensively here. Can they turn this into offense?
They're keeping this one alive very well.
Good block there by Watcott. Now going for the switch
Oh, my
play.
Lord.
Oh, a slap battle at the middle of the floor. Wells into the stands, and the rally goes the way of Bluefield College.
Backwards progress there. Backwards progress from Olivia Barrett, the libero.
So for Bluefield College and Kentucky Christian, showcasing the defense there. And a quick break in the action as Wells talks this one over with Buddy Gallimore. Well, remember, could be a little bit more awkward here. Now, got to remember, this isn't the LA Spectrum, so it's not like this place has been jam-packed and we've been able to hear everyone anyway. But, well, Ethan, we're not that far away from the court, so whatever we're talking about, the players are going to be able to hear us this year.
Absolutely, and so that means we got to watch what we say.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Right. So there's Katie Kendrick, who we had on the BC Rams coaches show last year at Applebee's, and just a leader for Bluefield College, and has been very charismatic, and like I said, has been here a long time, so definitely knows the program in and out. The graduate student from Prestonburg, Kentucky, ready to serve. Challenging the back line. Cron. Oh, Grajeda whip, let Wells go. Holman blocked at the net.
Nice there from Watcott.
Cron off balanced. Here comes Wells. Cron. Once again, the Kentucky Christian attack a bit unbalanced there. Cron was letting it go behind her for just a moment, and the ball sailed behind the back line to the Rams. Trying to cruise a little bit with this lead, and that defense for Bluefield College at the net has been pretty solid so far.
Nice lay-in there. Nice lay-in from Kiana Holman.
Now Holman went down the tape. Back within two. Back and forth we go. The Rams have led very consistently in this one, but Kentucky Christian has kept this a relatively close first set. Can it be like this in the middle? Grajeda, for the first time she was targeted on a sliding play. Attacks the block and comes up with a point.
As we have said numerous times before, she's great on the front line, great asset on the front line.
From the middle. Sutherland cranks it up, a big-time swat against the block, and Kentucky Christian can't matriculate a block. It's a timeout for Kentucky Christian. We'll take a break as Jeffrey Huff wants to talk about this with his team. Rams lead by 4 in set number 1. Welcome back, everybody. We're ready for the rest of set one. Bluefield College leads in this one 14-10. And so far, we've seen a good performance from Leslie Flores. But really, Ethan, Bluefield College is winning in these battles in the middle of the net.
Absolutely. The battles of the net have just been just very well executed, as we saw this past weekend. Also, a nice kill there.
Yeah, Taylor Sutherland racking up another kill for Bluefield College. Has put the ball where nobody was for Kentucky Christian in the corner, and it's one of the largest, if not the largest, lead for the Rams in this game. Well, the first time we've seen a big swing from Gilliland. Holman. Watcott sets it for Grajeda. Knight's back into it.
Yeah, she was a little bit close to the outside, but just enough to get in there, giving them the point.
So 15-11, Bluefield College searching for their fourth win of the year. 4 losses in a row for Kentucky Christian, their last win against Tennessee Wesleyan. Remember, 4 losses in a row because everybody has to play such a packed schedule. Doesn't mean that it's been a long time since they've won. It's within recent memory, but they've played so many games. Rams go down the line and score there as Ducey comes back in. So Ducey, another newcomer, the freshman from Plant City, Florida.
Playing like she's a pro, might I add.
Yeah, well, that's something that Buddy Gallimore actually said. He said he's been impressed with his freshman, and Ducey, who we've already seen play quite a bit in this first set, is obviously one of them. Sutherland. Well, she didn't have to go with the velocity there, just the craftiness and the cheekiness down the line. And the ball spins in for another point for Bluefield College.
Seems like they have just been going on the corner, and it's benefited them thus far.
Yeah, absolutely. As Sutherland now has 5 kills. Meanwhile, an attacking error on Adriana Grajeda. Now, what can the Knights do here with Hannah Cron? Kentucky native of Auburn, Kentucky. Grajeda, 100 miles an hour off of the swat. Bluefield College back up.
Grajeda just nicely bisecting the court with that one.
So a 6-point lead for Bluefield College as Watcott. Sutherland has been the target. That time the block does come up there. And I think they're saying that there was a bit of an error on Sutherland's attack because the ball did go out of bounds off of Kristen Upshaw Mendoza.
Looks like they're conferring down there.
Now Rams just 7 points away from a set 1 victory. Leslie Flores. She's been attacking the back the whole night, and that time, not a bad swing on the ball. But sometimes, Ethan, you just don't come up with where you want that one to land.
Sometimes the voltage is just too high, and that's a consequence for these strong-armed players.
Right. You got to take the risk. Voltage was high on that one and that one for Sutherland. 6 kills for Sutherland.
Sutherland just getting really much better from what we saw this past weekend stats-wise.
Oh, the junior from Afton, Tennessee. Like I said, playing basketball too.
She's got a busy schedule.
Right. Now, basketball opens up tonight. Sutherland, because of the way that this schedule has kind of leaked out, you just have to wonder when she's going to be able to join the basketball team because obviously at this point, Bluefield College volleyball in a normal year would be wrapping up their season. Kentucky Christian.
But this is not normal.
No, not at all. No fans. And you got to remember, at Bluefield College, women's volleyball is maybe one of the most attended sports, at least here in the Dome. And sometimes it does rival men's basketball because of how many football players come in here right after practice. And the energy in the Dome is always good. Speaking of energy, there was a lot on that swing for Kentucky Christian as they creep back within 3.
Claire Fingerlin had a little bit of backwards progress on that play.
Watcott up to Kendrick, off of the block and out of bounds. So Bluefield 5 away now.
5 away to seal this one, at least for the set.
Now the Rams, well, they look good against Brenau. That's another team that Kentucky Christian actually beat themselves and went 5 sets against Truett McConnell. Those 2 games in back-to-back days. Fingerlin, bit of an overpass. Watcott picks up for it anyway. Watcott sets Wells. Wow!
Wells is proving herself once again. It's just like last week and just never ended.
Well, Jessica Wells forcing Kentucky Christian to burn a timeout as we take yet another break here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. It's 21-16. Yeah, man. Good job. Welcome back, everybody. Bluefield College in this one, leading by 5, 21-16. Bailey Engel and Ethan Stinson here. Stinson.
Ethan Stinson.
On the Rams Digital Sports Network. And Ethan, for Bluefield College, Jessica Wells had a big kill right there. But what else have you seen out of the Rams in this one that you've liked?
Oh, really, just Watcott and just the great defensive strategy from Fingerlin. Definitely improving from this past weekend. They got a good lead right now.
Now Morgan Coulter, the freshman from Beckley, West Virginia, comes off of the bench and serves for the Rams. Well, a bit of a tough touch. And Fingerlin threw out the hand. It looked almost like a pancake, but instead the whistle blows, and that ball hit the floor. So lots of noise for Kentucky Christian now. What can they do? Down by 4. The magic number is 4 for Bluefield. Win set 1. Couple unanswered for Kentucky Christian. And a gift there, Ethan. Rams could have used that.
Exactly. I mean, that was a little bit too cold there from the libero, number 6, Olivia Barrett.
Leading by 4. Holman. Very strong swing. Rams were able to answer, though. Watcott to Grajeda. Great effort.
Nice.
Can it get over? Wells ends that thought. 23-18.
Wells just making strides. Kentucky Christian thought they had it, bringing the ball back in court, but Wells was right there waiting on them.
And a
double contact there.
A double called on Kentucky Christian, and all of a sudden, set point coming up for Bluefield College. Katie Kendrick. Holman. Soft-handed hit, and the Rams take set 1, 25-18. Capping that one off by 7. So when we come back, set 2 as the Rams lead 1-0. Welcome back, everyone. Bailey Engel now joined for a quick moment by Tony Martin of the Bluefield College men's volleyball team. And Tony, you've been able to watch this game so far. What have you liked out of what you've seen out of Bluefield College today?
Definitely the outsides. The outsides are finding a way to put the ball down, putting the Bluefields in a great spot.
Well, Jessica Wells as well as Leslie Flores have been pretty tough in this game for the Rams, and Taylor Sutherland as well with 6 kills. Now, for Bluefield College, what do you think they can improve on moving forward into set number 2?
Yeah, Billy, if they can find a way to limit the errors, especially on the serve line, they have some great success there in the volleyball game.
Well, Watcott has done a great job with the assists so far. Watcott now with 14 of those. And when you look at Kentucky Christian, Tony, 17, Holman has played a very strong game today as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now for Bluefield College, starting out without the ball, it'll be for Kentucky Christian, Darby Flickinger with the Rams winning that first set 25-18. Off the sliding play, Grajeda stuffs it into the court. You got to think, Tony, one of those sliding plays, personally, and I don't watch maybe as much volleyball as you do, I think that slide play to the middle blocker is one of the more satisfying plays that you see in a volleyball game.
Yeah, definitely, and it's a lot of footwork that goes into it, so mastering that is something definitely that's worth the point.
And Holman ready to serve. So this one tied back up again at 1-1. It was back and forth that entire first set. Here's Sutherland. Rams get benefited there by a double. And, to the non-gigantic volleyball fan, the casual volleyball fan, some of these doubles you see for officials are very tough calls to make.
Yeah. So a lot of officials, they just look for that spin on the ball, and if there's some movement on the set, then they're definitely going to call that double.
That's been called a few times already on Kentucky Christian. Upshaw Mendoza on the attack. Flores. Well, you talk about that great outside hitter play, Tony. You definitely saw it there as that one was blown into the stands. So here's Ducey for Bluefield College. Well, that goes beyond the back line. So, Tony, you're a freshman so far here at Bluefield College playing with this men's volleyball team. What have you thought of your volleyball experience so far? Obviously, you haven't been able to play any games, but you guys have been able to practice, right?
Yeah, so like you said, I'm here, I'm a freshman here at Bluefield. I'm playing volleyball, and it's definitely a started over factor, staying where I fit. And it's just like these girls, seeing where we can gel and stuff like that.
Yeah, and we talked before the game. It's a lot about building chemistry for Bluefield College because they haven't played a consistent amount of games, and now this week, obviously, they're going to, as Kentucky Christian benefits with the error for the Rams. It looked like Katie Kendrick was under the net at the time, but it definitely has to be tough where you're practicing, all of a sudden then you're not practicing, and then you go back and forth. How have you been able to deal with that as a student athlete as well?
It's just kind of just rolling with the punches, just taking what life gives you and just doing your best.
Well, the Rams certainly doing their best tonight, up by 1. Upshaw Mendoza against the block. How challenging can it be for an outside hitter to go up against the block like that?
Yeah, so a lot of what we see is just them swinging at the ball, but reading that block is definitely difficult, especially when you're up against a double block.
You're still able to get the point. Sutherland. Well, you talked about it, Tony. There's an error right there, and all of a sudden, Kentucky Christian, early, mind you, in the second set, but still up by 1. Flores galloping to the net. And the Knights pile on yet another point. All of a sudden, you got that energy for Jeffrey Huff's team on the bench. And a whistle blows. It looks like the Rams want to make a substitution. Another freshman from the state of West Virginia, Rhys Turner, jogs into the game. Katie Kendrick. Watcott. Here comes Flores. Another long overpass, and Upshaw Mendoza comes back with the ball. Long rally. Can the Rams finish? No, they cannot. It's a double. So 7-4. Now, Buddy Gallimore might want to think about calling a timeout, and he does. So Gallimore burns a timeout. It's 7-4. We'll take a break here on the Rams Digital Sports Network.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Bluefield College Dome. Ethan Stinson rejoining the broadcast here for a little bit. So, Tony, tell me what you've seen so great so far in this first set of the game.
Yeah, so this first set, I've just seen a lot of the chemistry coming together, especially in the back line. We don't want to overlook those guys to give a great offense to the Bluefield Rams.
Yes, a nice bisection of the court there from Katie Kendrick, putting that now 7-5, still in favor of Kentucky Christian. Now we got Cassidy Brown, the former Cassidy Holloway, up for the serve. Here's Brown. Watcott, Flores. Here we go with Flickinger. And a little bit miscoordinated there from Leslie Flores, given a freebie at the net in favor of Kentucky Christian. Bluefield trail by 3. Here we go. Here's Watcott to Flores. Flores there. And here's Fingerland to Watcott. Flores, diagonal. And a little bit outside there from Kristen Holman. Bluefield now within 2 points of getting the tie. Now I got Morgan Coulter on Bluefield up for the serve. Here's Coulter. Holman. Here's Fingerland. Bouncing outside there, whizzing past Bailey Brown. It's now 9-6 in favor of Kentucky Christian. Now up for the serve is libero Olivia Barrett. Here's, oh, nice one there. Unreturnable from Olivia Barrett. It whizzed under the net. What miscoordination did you see there?
I don't think it was just any mid-coordination. I think there was a lot of just a smart play just to tip it over that big block in the front.
Not expecting, always expect the unexpected there. And Kendrick going a little bit off there as it whizzed past her hands. It's now 10-7 in favor, still within 3 points of Kentucky Christian. Now number 11, Darby Flickinger up for the serve. Going right past Brown, still on the inside on the corner. It's 11-7.
Yeah, Bailey, it looks like we have a little bit of a run going on here for Kentucky Christian.
Kentucky definitely batting down the hatches. Here's Fingerlin giving it to Watcott. Wells, and getting the return there from the middle. Here's Flores giving it to Watcott. Now Grajeda. And can they revive the ball? No, they cannot. Bailey Brown with the ball not coming back. It's now 11-8.
Yeah, one thing I think we can applaud for Kentucky Christian is their scrappiness and their hustle to the ball on those touches.
Exactly, and to add, the volleyball actually got stuck at the basketball goal on that backwards progress. It's now 11-8. Bluefield within 3. Here we go now after that little bit brief of an intermission. Aubrey Watcott now up for the serve, the transfer student. And that was Gilliland across. Wells to Watcott. Here's Flores. For the block there was Jessica Wells, but nonetheless was a failed attempt.
Looks like she was a little bit over on that play.
Just a little bit over. Now for the serve is Kiana Holman on Kentucky Christian. Here's Grajeda. Grajeda nicely setting it in there for the kill.
She was unsuccessful on that first tip, but she found her way to the floor on the second one.
Exactly. It's just finding the rhythm and finding that balance of just nice coordination on the kills. Here's Ducey. Fingerlin and Watcott race for the ball. It's back in court. A little bit too hot there from number 10, Canna Cron. It's now a 2-point ball game. Still in favor of Kentucky Christian, but Bluefield making strides.
Yes, sir. It looks like they're coming in on a run here to get back in this game.
Nice one from Fingerlin. A double contact error there. Given a freebie to Kentucky Christian. It's now 13-10.
Yeah, we talked about the errors at the start of this set, and that's where Bluefield is finding a lot of their downfalls. If they can limit these errors, they can get back into this set.
Absolutely. Fingerlin giving a nice inside there. 13-11. Still anybody's game. We're only in the second set. Fingerlin up for the serve. Here's Sutherland. Going a little bit lopsided on the side out. It's 14-11. Any thoughts?
Yeah, another thing, same thing as those errors. We have to keep the ball in the court.
Sometimes errors can shoot you in the foot. Here's Delaney Gilliland. Freebie there, cranked up a little bit too hot as it whizzed past. Number 33, Ducey.
Bluefield has to take that as a gift if they want to get back into this set. Still anybody's game.
Almost a holy gift there. 14-12. Here's Brown. Once again, a little bit too high and a little bit too cranked up. It's now a 15-12 game. Right now I got Bailey Brown up for the serve on Kentucky Christian. Watcott. Here's Flores. Bouncing it in is Flickinger. Here's Brown. To Watcott. Flores. Sending it over is Holman. Nice kill there from number 30, Aubrey Watcott. It's now a 2-point game. Definitely some strength going on the front line. Here's Cassidy Brown. Check it, Morgan Coulter. A little bit of a service error there, a little bit too low on the play. Now it gives the ball back to Kentucky Christian. It's 13-16. Here's Watcott. Flickinger. Double contact. Given a free gift as it's almost Christmas right around the corner. Bluefield 16-14 and still in favor of the KCU Knights. Bit of miscommunication there on the ball, two people bisecting.
That's definitely how you offset that bust error and come back with an ace.
Absolutely. Aces always a good thing to see and experience. Katie Kendrick now on a tied ball game. And we have a timeout now. So it's now a 16-16 game, all tied up. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more play-by-play action here on the Rams Digital Sports Network.
Welcome back, everyone. Locked into a tight one here. 16-16, Bluefield College and Kentucky Christian. And a big night in our country, a big night for Rams volleyball as they start this swing and right out of the break. Well, Tony, Kentucky Christian, they have fought hard in this second set so far.
They definitely have, making this a close set right to the end.
Well, we got a long ways before the end as Holman want to get the swing off. Here's Jessica Wells. Watcott to Grajeda. Well, we've seen Grajeda so far in this game use that velocity, use the strength, but in that time just tipped the ball over.
Yeah, very great IQ play by that middle.
Well, Grajeda, the middle blocker from Sylmar, California, a senior. Rams benefited there by the attack error in the middle. Here's Watcott, who we've talked about as such a strong setter throughout this game. And also a strong server, an ace for Bluefield College. So Watcott, when she serves and targets this left side, what is she doing that for?
She's just trying to get them out of system for the most part, and she's looked like she's been successful.
Yeah, it goes back to that same direction. Big swing, wow. Tons of strength there from Kiana Holman. Now for Holman, that's her 6th kill of the night, and we knew that she was going to be a problem for the Rams in this one. The senior from Encinitas, California. Fresh off of the kill, she'll serve. And a soft-handed swing by Grajeda. Going to come down to the end. Rams won that first set 25-18. They won't have to have that score in this one, but take the lead right back. Oh, Wells, who's been crucial on the outside off of the bench, goes to the bench in exchange for Ducey. Holman. Flores. Well, that's a timely kill there, Tony.
It looks like Bluefield has come together to try to finish this set.
And they'll get time out. So Kentucky Christian burns one very quickly. We'll be back here in just a minute. 21-19. Welcome back, everyone. Bailey Engel here on the call for you. There's now the Rams are ready to end this set, Tony. 4 away, 21-19. What do they have to do to get a win in this one?
They just have to be perfect. They have to limit the errors that's kept Kentucky Christian in this game, and they have to close it out with, some great points.
Yeah, it's been the whole point of the second set, limit those errors. And they trailed early and now find themselves only 3 away. Tough swing, and Buddy Gallimore wants the flag to come up. He'll get that call. So talk about the errors, Kentucky Christian with back-to-back ones. Now they're going to want a substitute coming in.
Yeah, Bailey. Looks like some miscommunication on the Kentucky Christian side.
Yeah, Emily Short going to come in, try to keep that down to a minimum. Upshaw Mendoza over the line. And that's pretty close.
Very close. Missed it by a margin.
We'd love to see that again. Well, the Rams get the benefit of that call, and more importantly, it's set point for Bluefield, 24-19. Out of that last time out, the Rams have rallied with a scoreless effort by Kentucky Christian. Rhys Turner into the game. Taylor Sutherland to the bench as Buddy Gallimore as well as Alfonso Alvarez look in from the side. What a serve. Already out of system. Flores to finish. Into it there. Ducey recovers. And Rhys Turner just off the bottom end of her palm keeps Kentucky Christian in this one. And just got to make sure that errors like that don't pile up.
Yeah, every once in a while that softball comes out and you don't know where it comes from.
Right. Still set point for Bluefield. Raheda tallies that set point. 2-0. Bluefield College leads in this one. 1 away from a sweep. When we come back on the Rams Digital Sports Network, Rams up 2-0.
Welcome back here to the Bluefield College Dome. Ethan Stinson rejoining the broadcast for our third set of play. Bluefield really strong coming into this third set with winning 2-0 against Kentucky Christian. So, Tony, what strengths and weaknesses have you seen in the Bluefield side on these first 2 sets?
Yeah, so as mentioned before, on that service line, they have to get them in. They can't give Kentucky Christian any free points. And positives, as you mentioned, the front line is impeccable, and putting that ball on the floor and finding the space is what Bluefield has been successful at.
And to propagate the plays for success, we have Jessica Wells, who keeps just adding and adding and adding to her statistics with kill after kill, getting some help also from Flores, Kendrick, Watcott having a strong serve game. And also, we have seen the introduction of a player that I have not yet seen as a broadcaster on the court, Rhys Turner.
Yes, Rhys.
Rhys, just a strong player. She's from Rocky Mount, Virginia, Franklin County High School. She's 6 foot even and only a freshman. She's making some good plays, too, on the strategy.
Yes, sir. I like how you mentioned that. She definitely has found the floor and earned her keep on the floor.
Now getting ready for the third stanza of play, we got Morgan Coulter in for the serve. Coulter dribbles. It's up. Bailey Brown a little bit disoriented there, not really getting it back across the net, instead bouncing on the floor. It's the first freebie to Bluefield after an ace.
Looks like Bluefield has picked up where they left off in that second set.
No breaks there. Now, Coulter a little bit too hot on the voltage. Given the free point there, it ties up at 1-1 in favor of nobody. And Kiana Holman now for the serve on Kentucky Christian. A kill, nice kill from Aubrey Watcott, putting Bluefield back on the board, 2-1. Now you got Katie Kendrick going up to serve. Here's Flickinger.
Great hands out of the back row for that kill.
Absolutely, backwards progress. Nobody caught up to that one. It's 3-1 now in favor of the Bluefield College Rams. Jessica Wells, power pack on Bluefield College. Simply making strides. Here's Watcott. Getting some help from Wells. There's Flickinger. Over to Upshaw Mendoza. Nonetheless, going a little bit outside. It's 5-2 in favor of the Rams. Timeout here as we're going to throw it to break. It's 5-2 in favor of our Lady Rams. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Welcome back here to the Dome. So, Tony, what have you seen here as far as Bluefield making it out on top? What do you like, what do you not like here?
Well, I see a lot of positives in Bluefield's game. They're finding a lot of the in-system plays where they're getting in serve receive and they're getting those perfect passes to that perfect set and that great hit on the outside.
Right here, Watcott. Here's the signal. A service error from Watcott. A little bit too cold, 5-3. Not ice cold, but still cold enough for a service error. Here's the serve for Kentucky Christian. Watcott. Here's Coulter, giving it to Cron. A little bit outside. giving a freebie to Bluefield. It's 6-3. Sarah Ducey, number 23 for the serve on the Rams. 6-3. Here's Flickinger. Sutherland a little bit on the outside there. Outside hitters, Tony, sometimes have a difficult time laying it in because sometimes it may go out of their favor.
Yeah, so trying to find that line shot, there's very, very limited room for error.
Bailey Brown for the serve. Here's Watcott giving it to Flores. Nice set. Giving it to Flickinger. Great one from what I believe was number 17, Kiana Holman. It's now a 1-point game. Here's Bailey Brown.
Great hustle play by Bluefield.
Cron giving it to Holman. Holman for the kill. It's now a 6-6 game tied. And we are going to keep things here for this timeout. So, Tony, when you have seen this.
Yeah, the outside position is definitely that anchor position. And you have to be a strong, strong hitter to play that position.
The position definitely is not easy and comes with a great task, great responsibility. But we have Wells, and also a great, excellent outside hitter making play after play. Right now, Bailey Brown once again for the serve on Kentucky Christian. Here's Ducey giving it to Watcott. There's Flores. Sutherland, this time making it in court. Here's Holman. Fingerland counteracts. Fingerland a little bit out. It's now 7-6 with the lead now going to KCU. Brown once again. This time going to Bluefield on the side out, a service error. 7-all. Claire Fingerland now for the serve. Here's the signal. Fingerland. Here's Flickinger, giving it to Holman. Watcott to Flores. Backwards play from Kendrick. Flickinger. Nice kill from Kiana Holman. The tie is no more. KCU back on top 8-7. Still anybody's game at this point, Tony.
Yes, sir. Kentucky Christian getting into a rhythm offensively. Let's see if Bluefield can put a stop to that.
Sutherland checking back in as Turner checks out. Here's the next serve. Holman. Holman going outside there a little bit. It is 8-all. No one's favor. Still anyone's set, still anyone's game. Cassidy Brown now coming up for the serve on Bluefield. Racing after it, Olivia Barrett with what seemed to be a dig attempt. But nonetheless, it was an ace for Bluefield. Cassidy Brown, it's now 9-8 with Bluefield back on top. Here's Brown. Here's Coulter now for the serve. Coulter, Kiana Holman now for serve on KCU. Jessica Wells once again for the 10th time thus far giving the kill. It's now 13-11 in favor of the Rams. Jessica Wells with 11 kills. Wells just a power pack extending from TMU with even better outcome. Now 15-11 in favor of the Rams.
Welcome back, everybody. Bluefield leading in this one 15-11, trying to close out this game as the Rams benefit from yet another error. And, you know, once again, Tony, we saw going back and forth in the beginning of the set. It's right around this portion of the set where the Rams have pulled ahead in each of the. All right. Well, back into this one, just a 4-point game. Well, you see here as Bluefield College opens up a tough swing of games. We've been reiterating on that the entire night. Just 4 games in a week. And for Bluefield College, that can be definitely a very tall task. And so far against Kentucky Christian, it looks like for the Rams, just 7 points away from getting their second straight victory. How about you, Tony? You know, you play 4 games in a week as another great kill by Bluefield College, 19-13. What's something that can keep you motivated through that entire week of playing pretty much nonstop volleyball?
I think it's just playing alongside of your team. You know, you find family in your team, so just knowing that the person beside you got your back just gives you what it takes to, you know, push through that fatigue of that long schedule.
Now, speaking of that, an ace for Bluefield College, Claire Fingerlin. Getting into the 20 mark for the Rams, just 5 away from picking up this 3-set victory. Playing with those teammates, trying to build the chemistry, and you're definitely going to be taking a chemistry course with your team in such a short amount of time. Now goes back into the hands of Olivia Barrett, the libero from Huntington, West Virginia, which is not far from Grayson, Kentucky. Rams go over the net there. So back to Barrett. Jeffrey Huff looking on. Up to Flores. Flores off of the fingertips, point Rams. And you said it before, the outsides have been so strong in this game for Bluefield College. So she has 11 kills. A couple of Rams in double digits for Bluefield.
It seems as the Wren has found a lot of success in their hitting tonight. And we have to give an applause to those back row players that giving Aubrey Woodcott a great pass to put them in system.
Yeah, and then Woodcott has been able to just assist so well, and these serves have been well. They've been able to get this Knights team out of system, and now just 3 away from a victory. It's floating. Oh, what a crafty play. Keeping them into this one, that's Darby Flickinger. Over the back line, benefiting Kentucky Christian once more. So 22-17. 7-point lead is now dwindled to 5. And get back to 6. You can't have service errors in a time like this, Tony.
Yeah, you definitely have to find that clutch bone in your body and play to your best ability when it's close like this.
Well, you got to see if the Rams have that clutch bone here with Coulter. Oh, cranked up. Great job by Delaney Gilliland. (23-18).
Kentucky Christian trying to fight this one out.
You got to give it to them. I mean, the first set it was 25-18 and then got a little bit better in the second set. And they have made these games, albeit with Bluefield leading, very competitive. Watcott, there's your competition for Bluefield. Match point setting up right here for Katie Kendrick.
Aubrey Wilcott, she's perfected that dump. You don't realize she's dumping till it's already on the floor.
Here's Kendrick on the serve. Watcott. And it's ended. There's Jessica Wells with the capitalization off of the right hand. And Bluefield College wins this one 25-18. And Tony, the Rams, what a game so far for them in this one. I mean, just coming out with a 3-set victory, sweeping them. And what do you love about Bluefield College in this one?
Yes, you definitely can see the growth between the games earlier this week and to now.
Now it looks like for Bluefield and Kentucky Christian, just a moment here in the middle. Obviously, you don't want to have the moment where you shake hands at the end of the game, just something that we're adjusting to in the times of coronavirus and the times of unrest in this country. Is the sportsmanship still alive, even though the contact might not be there. So, Tony, it's been a fun one. Great job. First ever broadcast. Ethan Stinson, great job for him as well. My name is Bailey Engel. Closing out this one from the Rams Digital Sports Network. Bluefield College wins it in 3 sets, and this one 25-18 to improve to 4-4 on the season. We're going to be back inside of the Dome on Thursday. Be sure to check out women's soccer tomorrow as the Rams go back to East River Soccer Complex. But Bluefield College volleyball will be back against Montreat in just 2 days from now. Everyone enjoy your Election Tuesday, and until next time, take it easy, Rams fans.